Hello everyone, how is everyone enjoying their day? Happy Wednesday and so forth and so on. Anyway, the other day I said I was done talking about this card, but something else came up and I felt that it would be helpful to share it, as many people are new to card making as I am. I'm very new to it. I just learned about it last summer. So, and I've been, working with it since then. But anyway, the other day I had used a different type of sentiment on the card, and I printed it on vellum paper. And I thought at first that the reason why the letters were looking so thick is because I used too much ink. Then I realized that the ink was just spreading in the paper. So probably with vellum, you have to use a different kind of ink. I don't know. I'll do a little research to find out. But I think that's what happened. So I ended up changing the sentiment. I used I use a die cut instead. So, and this is 2 layers of this. And I figured out a nice technique of how to align it up nicely as well pretty quickly. But that's not what this video is about. So that's what I replaced this tag with because it had gotten so messed up. And then I also had found a ribbon, and I had wanted to put a ribbon on it initially, but I couldn't find the right one. And then as I was rearranging some of my stuff, I came across this one, and I said, "Oh, this would be perfect on the card." So that's just some of the changes I made, and I also covered it with a piece of acetate because it's made from a stamp. So, it was stamped on white paper, and then everything you see is hand colored with color pencils. And I might want to try a different medium because I wanted a little more smooth texture as far as the coloring is concerned. With the color pencils, you see lines, but that's a nice effect. So, but yeah, I think if I do it again, which I probably will, I really like it. I like the way it came out, so I probably might do a couple of these. And I might use a different sentiment. I think this would be great for Mother's Day, which is coming up. I might. Oh, I don't think I'll change the ribbon. I like that the ribbon is green and it coordinates with the leaves. So I might always use a green ribbon. Sheer. I like the sheerness because you can see the flowers on it. That's so pretty. And then this part this little viney edge. At first, I had the panel. You know how you put the panel in between. I had that in silver, and I took that out. And also with the panels, you don't um, you don't keep the whole piece under there. What you do is you measure down like about oh, my hand is so ashy. Um, all right, you measure down like about uh, a quarter to 3/8 of an inch. I like 3/8 of an inch. And then you cut that space out. And then that's the part that you stick up underneath and align the top panel on. So, otherwise you're wasting your materials underneath. You're not gonna, that's all, that's like that much space that's of a fancy type of paper that's not being used. So, and it was made from this glitter paper. And when you buy these papers, usually they're sold in separate sheets, and they can start at $2 or more. So you want to make sure, and they're 12 by 12 sheets. And depending on what you make, I mean, if you use it for a project that uses a lot of it, then that could be pretty pricey. If you're just going to use it for trims and things, then it's pretty economical. So, a 12 by 12 sheet, you'll get a lot of pieces like this, little pieces. Okay, also I wanted to explain how I attach the acetate. I use these little corners because I was able to attach the glue to parts, like the wider parts of this design, and then stick it to the paper part of the envelope. Now I might be able to do that here. What I'll end up doing is, sticking the glue on these little parts here, and then attaching it to the paper. I kind of like leaving things raised a bit. It kind of gives it another dimensional another dimensional aspect to it. So, and then I also just wanted to explain about how I did this. Okay, this is what I use. This is a set from Spellbinders, and it was not quite what I thought it would be. It came with like all these little rosette pieces and leaves. The rosettes, well, I'm not really too thrilled with them. The leaves are okay, you know, because I can always use leaves on. I haven't used this part yet, so I'll experiment and see what I can do with that. But anyway, these little edges I did using this part, and once you cut the die, you can separate that little flower part, and that's what I did. I just cut out the little flower part. So yeah, so if you have dies and they don't necessarily meet the needs that you want, you can always alter them, you know, because you're going to cut it and it's going to be paper. You can always cut paper, right? That can always be adjusted. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. So for the card making and crafting community, hopefully this is will help someone in their paper crafting adventures, which I am enjoying so far. All right, so thank you so much for watching. And then on the inside, I put a little piece of the vine there, and then a little piece of the embossed paper, which is the second layer here, so it ties everything in. Yeah, so I'll probably do this again, and I might look for something that's going to give me a little smoother texture as far as the coloring is concerned. But I'm otherwise pretty pleased with this. And I'll say it again. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.